Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. This is Peter Wolff from the Wolff College of Coffee. Today it's What's This Bit, and here it is. We are talking atmospheric burners. Yes indeed, I have two different types. I have a trumpet burner and I have a waffle burner. Atmospheric burners are fairly common on most coffee roasters. Some of them also look like a ribbon burner that you might find on your barbecue. Fairly similar, but they're very simple kind of design. They have a jet that lives in the bottom of each of the burners heads themselves, and this jet allows the gas to kind of pass up through it, and as it passes through each of these areas, you'll find that there's like a little flare here on the bottom, like so. And as the gas comes up the middle, it creates a venturi, and so it brings the air up to it and then sends the gas and the air up to the burner here where it then gets lit. So they're two different types, pluses and minuses, I guess, of atmospheric burners. Well, I think, you know, we're seeing, I guess, a transition at the moment, I guess, more towards premix, but however, from I guess, an ease of use and a simplicity, the atmospherics certainly are, I guess, far more easier to maintain. I guess the main thing about keeping these guys kind of running good is that, yeah, you will need to, on a per annum basis, is physically remove the burner out from the gas train itself, and then what you'll need is to really break the burner down and look and examine each one of those little restrictors or the jets that we have, and making sure that each hole is clean and clear and it's not blocked up with any sort of build-up. That's the first thing you would need to be wanting to look at. Apart from that, there's not much else, you know, in terms of the maintenance issues that would be required for an atmospheric burner. One of the things that they are kind of, I guess, the negative side is that they are very much dependent on the ambient air condition or the ambient air quality on the day. So, for example, here in Australia, we have very high humidity during summer, and what we find is because of this higher moisture content that we have in the air, this slows the burner down quite a lot because there's more moisture basically in the air itself that the burner's using to use. We do find as we travel further south towards in Australia and then when we go across to the west, we end up with a drier air as well. So what we tend to find in summer, that because of this air composition, that the roaster will roast quicker. And then the flip side is obviously in the colder months. So what you do tend to find with atmospheric burners is that they do require some maintenance and monitoring throughout the course of the year in terms of the seasonalities and the weather conditions that are available, and that is something that you will have to sort of manage with a atmospheric burner. As I said, maintenance is very easy, very simple, and you know, not much can go wrong with them. And I think if that's really what you're after, you know, some really really low maintenance costs and low hassles, and I think, yeah, definitely an atmospheric burner is the way to go. Premix on the other side, which we'll talk about shortly, is, you know, a little bit more complicated, has more components to it, as we can imagine, a lot more sort of software and that is required to sort of drive it. That's What's This Bit. Thanks for watching.